Hey guys, how's it going? It is once again that grocery haul time. I'm going to show you guys everything we've got here, and I'm going to just apologize, guys, for any lighting or the fact that it's warm. Our air conditioner quit working yesterday, and today is actually the coolest day all week at about 81 degrees. The rest of the days are in the mid to upper 90s, so I'm actually thankful for today, but we're really hoping we can get a repair guy in here pretty quickly. So I'm going to hurry up and show you guys this so we can get the cold stuff put away, and then I will run through the totals at the end with you, so stick around for that. Alright guys, here's what we've got. It is not a lot this week. Back here I did get another box of Fruity Pebbles, and this time it is not so that we can make more of the Rice Krispie treats, although we probably will too. There were more requests for that. It is not something we get very often, and because I used one of the 2 bags for those Rice Krispie treats, there was one small bag left, but with this many people it did not go very far. Not everybody got some, blah blah blah. Anyhow, so I promised the kids that we would get one more box, and that way they could go ahead and enjoy some of that for just cereal. So we'll see if I use one bag still again or not, or if we just let them enjoy it. Again, probably not something you guys are going to see again for a while, but it's there. Anyhow, I did get 4 bags of the Lay's dill pickle chips, and guys, you're hearing me say I got this stuff because we are still using the grocery order, which means I am ordering everything. There's a lot of stuff I can say about the grocery pickup, and maybe I will run through that at the end too. But we got 4 bags of the dill pickle chips from Walmart. We do actually still have some left from the last time we bought some, so everybody has definitely slowed down. I figured I'd get 4 while I can, because with more tourists coming in here, well, now, it's going to be harder and harder to get. So this way, everybody's got some for a while, and then once they run out, we'll see how long before everybody wants them again. This, guys, I gotta tell you really quick, this is a little swag bag that apparently Sam's Club threw in. It's just a little thermal, almost like a lunch bag. Has a little sample of Takis in it, and a hand sanitizer, and some flyers I haven't looked at yet. But I thought that was kind of cool that they just threw that in. We've got 2 things of the Fairlife milk, because, guys, we're right back to just not using a whole lot of regular milk. So we'll get that. So we only open one as we need it, and it just has a better, longer shelf life on it. These ones, July 21st, guys. So that is a month and a half out. So there's that. I'll turn that back around. We've got almond milk, just because I use it in my coffee, and if the kids are going to have cereal, they'll be using it for that. Back there, we've got those Southern style chicken sandwiches, which it turns out everybody is really enjoying. And they're great. You can make them in the air fryer or the microwave. But there's a few of us that really kind of like spicy, and that was an option there, so I grabbed those along with cheeseburgers. Guys, with the high temps and the AC not working, we are using all of the easy microwave or no heat meals we can right now. I did get a thing of the Grand's buttermilk frozen biscuits. Guys, I think this was left over my cart before and I wasn't paying attention because I don't know why I got it. So, but we'll use them eventually. They keep in the freezer, so it's all good there. Crescent rolls, just time to grab some more of those. 2 of the microwave meals that I can eat for the times when, you know, I just can't have what everybody else is having. We've got 3 jars of the Herdez Salsa Verde. The Salsa Verde chicken is actually kind of a summer hit around here, because once it's cooked in a crock pot and in the fridge afterwards, it can be eaten hot or cold, and it really works out great for that. So we've got that. We've got 4 bottles of the syrups for coffee. I got a vanilla because I haven't had one in a while. The caramel, because I usually put that with the toasted caramel or toasted marshmallow in my coffee in the morning. So we've got those. Box of raisins, we put it in a couple different recipes that we make, and we went to use some actually for a science experiment the other day and realized we were out, so I went ahead and grabbed some of those. We've got the fig bars and the kind bars. Those kind bars are what Shawn tends to prefer to have with him. It's filling and it's a healthier snack. It does have the dark chocolate in it, but that's kind of it. They're actually not that bad. We've got 4 boxes of the Pacific organic tomato soup. Again, just, you know, it's easier for the kiddo with braces who's getting more and more appliances added to eat, but the rest of us really like it with grilled cheese and just by itself. And then a box of the little snack bags. It's been a while since we've had to buy any, and I noticed the other day that our snack drawer was starting to get low. It's not completely empty yet, But I've got those so I can refill it here in another week or so, or actually in a few days when it's ready to be filled. I've got one case of the bubbly, the blueberry pomegranate. It's a flavor I really do kind of like. A flat of the Chobani Flips. The teenagers have recently realized or remembered how much they do like those, and just in general, it's not a bad snack to have. So I went ahead and I got the case from Sam's Club this time so they can try all 4 flavors. It's got s'mores, cookies and cream, strawberry cheesecake, and key lime crumble. And so they're all kind of excited about different flavors there. They didn't even know I was getting that, so it was pretty cool. The thing of eggs from Sam's Club. We've got a thing of the spring mix and a thing of tomatoes. This is more tomatoes than we actually need for a lot of what we will make, but it is cheaper and easier to get these, and they tend to be pretty decent. So I went ahead and I got those, and even if we don't use all of them, you know, whatever doesn't get used will end up in the compost for the garden or whatever. And then we've got 2 bottles of Jet Dry, not because we need that much. We are actually pretty much out of, I think it was called the OxyClean stuff that we were getting. And so I needed a rinse aid, and Sam's Club actually had them $4 off per bottle when I ordered them. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 because that was a pretty good savings. And those are the times when I stock up on things like that and get a little bit extra than I would have otherwise, just because that saved me $8 right there. Anyhow, guys, there it is. Let me flip this and we'll run through those totals while everything gets put away. Okay, guys, I'm staying off to the side so that way they can finish getting everything put away. They started that while I added up the totals because I realized I didn't do that before I started. So today, guys, we did grocery pickup at Sam's Club, Walmart, and Target. We actually ended up running into Target because I had to grab some cough drops while we were there too. Because, guys, the pollen is crazy here right now. We live so close to the hills. Everything is coated in yellow pine pollen. You can't even like touch the side of your car without ending up with a yellow hand and everything else. It's crazy. It's coating doorknobs and you name it. And then having to have the windows open because our air conditioner died means that we are all being affected by all of the pollen and everything else in the air. So allergies are rampant in our house right now. So with that said, guys, like I said, we did grocery pickup at those 3 stores. And then I ran over to Someone's in the Kitchen, which is kind of a local kitchen shop. I love the stuff that they've got in there, but they carry my toasted marshmallow syrup. So that's where I get that from. So between those 4 stores, it was $246.35. Guys, since we don't have the extra kiddos right now, there's actually no reason that we need to have the upped grocery budget. So we are officially back down to the $300. And guys, I kind of knew that might be happening, which is also why I was talking before about lowering our budget again. If one of them had stayed, which there was talk of, it would have just gone down to $350, possibly back down to $300, just depending. But now that, you know, it's just our little family again, we are sticking to that $300 budget, and we're managing to standard. Now, with that, I do have to say we do still need to run back to Safeway and get apples here this week, but we didn't do it today because it is just warm enough out. We had all the cold stuff, so that is something we will go get probably tomorrow. I'll have Shawn pick up on his way home, or Tuesday when I run into town, I will end up picking him up. So at some point, in the meantime though, we actually have watermelon and pineapple and some mandarin oranges left. So we really don't need much yet. I feel like as we move further and further into summer, our kids just plow through fruit during the winter. Summer, they do somewhat, but just not quite as much. And I really don't know what that reason is. Partially because we just can't keep it as long because stuff turns that much faster right now. So there's that. But we do more salads and that kind of stuff throughout the summer. So it all balances out. There it is, guys. That was our total. That was our groceries this week. Not a whole lot because we had way more leftovers in the fridge than we intended to, partially because we've been feeding extra kiddos and everybody had bigger appetites prior to now. And lately, everybody just hasn't been eating as much and not as many people eating it. So we had more leftovers we had to get through in the fridge. And now, without knowing if or when our air conditioner is going to get fixed, it's really hard to plan certain meals because I don't want to heat up the house. It's going to be hard enough as it is to keep it cool enough to just exist here. So that is going to be a whole balancing game that I'm going to have to work out this next week. So we will see what next week's groceries look like. you guys might see a lot of microwave foods and stuff if it's gonna take us a while to get everything fixed. It sounds like there's a lot of people in the area having the same issue because we've had such yo-yo weather, and then we hit this heat wave. And so a lot of air conditioners are struggling right now. And some people were saying in some local groups that they have called people and they're booked out a couple weeks. So, not excited about that. The kids and I might be going on a road trip if that's the case. And we'll go visit some friends elsewhere that have air conditioning. So, for all my friends who watch these, we'll see who we come visit. Anyhow, guys, there it is. I'm going to go ahead and sign off with that. I hope that you're having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And I'll see you in the next one.